Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to share with you the syllabus for junior KG or LKG or PP1. So let's see what the syllabus has to be for a junior KG student. For a student to be in junior KG, the age group has to be anywhere in between 3.5 years to 4.5 years. The early years marks the major milestones in your child's development. These milestones revolve around domains like cognitive development, social development, emotional development, personal development, communication development. There are several domains where a child needs the parents' supports to nurture their unique potential. In this video, I am going to share with you the academic milestones that a child should possess before they get into PP2. So let's see what they are. The academic milestone consists of thematic concepts, language and mathematical concepts. So first let's see about the thematic concepts. In the thematic concept, a LKG student should be able to tell their name, age, gender and school name in full sentences. Like when asked about the self-introduction of a child, they should be able to say in at least few sentences like my name is Risha, I am 4 years old, I am a girl, my school name is Kidzee, like this. And they should be able to identify at least 8 to 11 parts of the body. Now I'll tell you here, see, when you ask them to show a body part, then they would be able to identify. But here, they should be able to tell the names, like they should say, here are my eyes, here is my nose, here are my ears, this is my head. So they have to come up with the names. It's not like we ask them the name and they point out and show it to us. So in LKG, the child should voluntarily tell the names of all the body parts. They also should be able to identify the feeling of happy, sad, anger, fear and surprise. For example, again, when we ask them to show a happy face, they showing the happy face is common, that a nursery child has to do. But in junior KG, they should say, I am happy. They should know the usage of these emotions. Like, I am happy, I am sad, I am scared, I am surprised. So they should be able to use these in their daily life. Now they should recognize the different rooms in the house. It is not like when you ask them to show the kitchen, pointing out to the kitchen. No, it's not like that. That is for a nursery student. Now when it comes to junior KG, the development for them is, they should be able to tell you like daddy is in the living room, mommy is in the kitchen. So they should frame a sentence and they should be able to use these different rooms of the house while communicating. They also should identify the different types of houses like boat house, stick house, steamer, building, apartment, tree house, tent, igloo, caravan, etc. They should be able to name at least 5 to 6 relationships in the family. For example, when you ask them who is this, they should be able to say it's my aunt, it's my grandfather, this is my grandma, this is my mother, it's my brother. So like this, they should be able to name the relationships in the family. They should know all the community helpers in the society. For example, like doctor, teacher, driver, policeman, watchman, milkman, barber, vegetable vendor, fireman, soldier. So these are all the community helpers that a child should be aware of. Besides that, they also should know the tools used by any specific community helper. For example, a barber uses scissors and comb, teacher uses chalk piece and duster, and a doctor uses stethoscope, thermometer, band-aids, etc. So they should be able to identify the few things or objects that is used by a particular community helper. They also should be able to identify the vehicles used by a community helper. For example, police van. Hospitals use ambulance. They should be able to tell the vehicles that are used by the community helpers. A driver uses the school bus or van, etc. They should be able to say few sentences about their school. For example, they should be able to tell the school name, their best friend's name, their teacher's name, and their favorite corner or the favorite place in the school or favorite toy in the school, like that. They should be able to identify the soluble objects and insoluble objects. Soluble are like, for example, salt, sugar. These are soluble in water, whereas sand, small stones and all these are insoluble in water. They should know at least 3 to 4 types of plants. For example, climbers, creepers, herbs and shrubs. And whenever they go and see a plant, and when you ask them what is the type of this plant, they should be able to say, yes, this is a climber, maybe this is a creeper. So they should be able to say and distinguish the types of plants, and they also should know the different parts of a plant. Parts of a plant like root, stem, leaves, flowers, fruits, etc. They should arrange the stages of germination, the 4 stages of germination in the correct sequence. They should be able to name at least 10 different flower names: rose, lotus, jasmine, lily, orchids, marigold, hibiscus, tulip, bougainvillea, etc. They should be able to identify the names of different vegetables, and in these vegetables they also should be able to categorize what are the leafy vegetables. Leafy vegetables like spinach, fenugreek, mint, sorrel, curry leaf. These are the leafy vegetables, and when it comes to the underground vegetables, they should be able to name at least 8 to 10 underground vegetables like beetroot, onion, potato, carrot, ginger, garlic, yam, sweet potato, turnip, radish. These are all the underground vegetables. Next comes the different types of gods. They again should be able to name at least 7 to 8 different types of gods like the bottle god, bitter god, pointed god, snake god, ridge god, ash god, apple god, ivy god, angular god. These are all the different types of gods. They should be able to name at least 4 varieties of beans: French beans, kidney beans, lima beans, cluster beans, etc. These are the different types of beans we have. They should be able to identify the different types of fruits. They can name at least 10 different types of fruits, and they also should know the seed concept in the fruits. For example, no seed fruit is a banana, one seed fruit, example mango, and many seed fruits are like watermelon, papaya, etc. They should know the difference between healthy food and unhealthy food. Healthy foods comes under these fruits and vegetables and all the dairy products, and unhealthy foods are the junk foods. They should identify the milk products like the dairy products like curd, paneer, cheese, butter, ghee. These are all the milk products. Next comes to the animal kingdom. In the animal kingdom, the child should be able to categorize the animals into wild animals and domestic animals. In domestic animals, again they should know about the farm animals and pets. Now they should know the names of wild animals, young ones of wild animals, and the habitat of the wild animals. They also should know the names of farm animals, their young ones, and also the home of farm animals. And they also should know about pets. What animals can be pets? Why are they called pets? And they also should know how to take care of pets. Children should be able to identify at least a few marine animals like starfish, squid, octopus, manta ray, seahorse, seal, shrimp, dolphin, whale, shark. So all these are the marine animals that the child should know. They should be able to identify frog as an amphibian which lives both on land and in water. They should be able to classify the animals depending upon where they live. Like for example, when you ask them tiger, they should be able to say the tiger lives on land, fish lives in water. Like this, they should be able to distinguish animals depending upon where they live. Kids should know the life cycle of a frog: egg, tadpole, froglet, frog. They should identify at least 5 reptiles like crocodile, snake, alligator, lizard, and chameleon. They should know at least 1 extinct animal and 1 extinct bird. Extinct animals are like mammoth, dinosaurs, and extinct bird is dodo bird. They should name at least 10 different types of birds like parrot, pigeon, eagle, peacock, ostrich, emu, turkey, a hawk, swan, flamingo, falcon, vulture, eagle. These are all different types of birds. They should name the different body parts of a bird like beak, tail, feathers, eye, leg. They should be able to know at least a few insects which they see around them like grasshopper, ant, butterfly, caterpillar, dragonfly, mosquito, spider, scorpion. All these are the different types of insects which a kid sees around them, and it will be easy for them to understand and identify these insects. Means of transport. In the means of transportation, kids should know what are the land vehicles and what are the water vehicles and what are the air vehicles. If they are just able to distinguish different vehicles depending upon their type, that much should be fine for a junior KG student. And they also should give few examples in each category. For example, land vehicles are like bus, car, scooters, etc. And water vehicles are steamer, boat, ships, yacht. And air vehicles are helicopter, aeroplane, cargo flight. And they should name at least 2 to 3 means of communication. Means of communication is how we communicate from one person to other. For example, video calling through laptops, through letters, through television, through mobile phones. These are the different means of communication. Next comes about the seasons. Kids should know about different types of seasons like summer, winter, and monsoon. And they also should be able to identify the things related to that seasons. Things in the sense they should know we wear cotton clothes in summer, we wear woolen clothes in winter, and we wear rain suit, gum boots, and use umbrella in monsoon. So this is what they should know about the seasons, and also few foods related to that particular season. The child should identify the national flag of India, and also they should know all the national symbols of India. For example, national bird, national flower, fruit, vegetable, tree. They also should know the national symbol. The child should know the sun, star, moon, and they also should know at least 3 to 4 planet names like Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. This much should be fine for a junior KG student. They should be able to say at least 2 to 3 outdoor games and 2 to 3 indoor games. Outdoor games are like football, basketball, cricket are the outdoor games, and the indoor games are like snakes and ladder, chess, caroms, brain vita. These are the indoor games. They also should know at least one ice sport, which is skiing. This is all a child should know for the thematic concepts in junior KG. Now let's see what a child has to know in the language development. First, the child should be able to tell the names of weekdays: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. They should be able to identify and also write capital alphabet and small alphabet all together. They should speak at least 2 sentences about their interests and favorites. For example, as I already told to you, they should know the self-introduction. Now here, coming to the favorites, they should be able to say my favorite color is red, my favorite fruit is apple, my favorite animal is dog. So they should be able to identify their favorites and speak about them. They should do the picture talk, shown any picture related to the zoo park, a birthday or police station or supermarket or anything. Talk about the picture, like what's happening in the picture. Now apart from this, they also should be able to identify the objects that they see in the picture. They should identify and know all the colors, primary and secondary colors as well. They should know at least 5 time related words like morning, afternoon, evening, night, yesterday, today, tomorrow. These are all the time related words. So make sure your kids are using these time related words when communicating with you, because these time related words, these prepositions or position words, these things will ensure the communication development in a child. For example, if they don't know that tomorrow, how will they communicate to you if they have to say something related to the tomorrow thing? They should be able to name all the months of the year, like from January to December. They should recollect simple words beginning with alphabets. You have to keep trying this with your kids as many times as possible. For example, you should ask them, this will increase the memory power of a child as well. You have to ask them, can you give me a word that starts with letter A? Then they should look around, think and say apple, axe, arrow, anchor, like this. So keep asking your kids as many times as possible. So the child should respond and use position related words. Position related words are like on top of, under, next to, in between, beside, inside, outside. So these are the position words which describes the position of an object. And next is the direction words. Direction words are nothing but the words which shows us the direction. For example, forward, backward, right side and left side. These are the 4 direction words that a child should know. And now slowly they should also start learning what are the vowels and consonants. They should know the phonic sounds of alphabet A to Z, and slowly they also should start reading 2-letter words, blending the 2 phonemes like a, n, an, a, an. As I told to you, they should know all the color names. They should know the lighter shades of color and also the darker shades of color, like light green, dark green, light blue, dark blue. Now they also should know few stories by this age group. They should be able to recite stories along with rhymes. Now when we tell a story to the child, and after that if we ask them few questions related to that story, they should be able to answer them as well. They should know what are the singular and plural words, book, books, apple, apples. Like that, they should know one and many concept. They should also know reading 3-letter words belonging to a particular family. Like for example, words belonging to AT family. Cat, bat, mat, sat, pat. If they know phonics, then this will be very easy for them. And they should be able to write down when dictated these 3-letter words. They also should attempt to read words using the phonic sounds. They may go wrong. Like for example, apple, a, p, p, l, a, apple. So they can attempt to read words. They should know the 42 phonic sounds. LKG students should be able to recite rhymes with accuracy and expression and actions as well. This is what a LKG student should be knowing in the language development. Now next, let's move on to the mathematical concepts. In mathematics, by the end of junior KG, the child should be able to write numbers 1 to 100. They should know the number names 1 to 10. They should be able to count in tens like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Counting in groups of tens is what we call. They should understand the value of 0. They should associate a group of objects with the correct number in between the range 1 to 100. They should be able to sort objects depending upon its shapes. They should know all the shapes as well, like about 10 shapes we have: circle, square, rectangle, triangle, diamond, oval, semicircle, pentagon, heart, crescent, star. These are the different shapes we have, and they should be able to draw these shapes as well. And in drawing, they also should know how to draw small things like sun using different shapes. They should know how to draw a sun, moon, hut, a tree. So they should know drawing all these things as well. They should know the numbers that comes before, in between and after within the range 1 to 100. They should know the missing numbers in the range 1 to 100. They should know the place value of digits. Like for example 28. 8 has to be in ones place and 2 has to be in tens place. So while writing itself, you should give them practice in such way that they will use the place value and write the numbers. They should know the group of objects with fewer number of objects and more number of objects. They also should use greater than, less than and equal to symbol to identify the greater and lesser number of objects using sign. They should know forward counting and reverse counting between the range 1 to 20. The child should distinguish the difference between heavy and light. They should be able to identify the biggest object in a given set and the smallest object in the given set. Big, bigger, biggest, small, smaller, smallest. They also should be able to distinguish between the tallest and the shortest object in a given set of things. So this is all a child should be learning in the mathematical development of junior KG syllabus. So with this video, I hope it is all clear for you what a LKG student should know before getting into UKG. If you have any doubts regarding this syllabus, you please comment me here so I'll be able to help you out. I'll also try and make all the videos for different concepts so that it will be easy for you to help your child understand the concepts better. So do not forget to subscribe to my channel and also share it with your friends. Have a nice day. Bye.